Okay. Nigga, you gotta load. You got so much shit you about to load up, my brother.
They gonna play a game.
If you ain't got no fast internet, you probably don't play this bitch tonight. How many MP? That's what I'm trying to tell him. He ain't never had it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago.
I couldn't join.
As the Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I didn't try to join the party. I tried to join your neighborhood.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Nigga, everybody on tonight, nigga. My cousin, them, my pro-am team that linked up, the old ass niggas. It was like posting in the point guard.
Travis Kelce. And
like,
he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength to
you ain't
occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch.
Yeah, I'm streaming it now.
Refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes
you play B.
On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Have you played Biz?
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Cade and Julio.
And he's got his
receiver. And I left them to go play the pro-am with BK. They went and played Madden. Then his cousin came back like, y'all niggas made me try to go get this game. Now y'all on something.
Breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Niggas is all over the place tonight. Yeah, it might be a I'm definitely play back Blackout.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
And
forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Opening drive. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Yeah, I'm here.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now here's Mahomes, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelce, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Let's go.
Damn, what the hell was that?
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Hard throw, incomplete.
That shit wasn't even supposed to go like that.
Downfield, as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
I'd have allowed that hoe up to circle. Who was circle, nigga?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He is going to find Hill here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. It's him.
What a block there.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brees. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
95-56. 95-56. That's the way.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Brees. And this is Clark with a grab. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Throwing on first down is Brees. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Brees to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Mike 7.
What is going on, my nigga?
54, Mike 54. 12. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Working from the gun. It's
You
Brees.
need to get some happy feet.
Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
I couldn't get off them blocks.
To the 29.
Oh.
Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and
damn, bro, why you
like,
just
wait a
run
second,
up the
Christian
field?
McCaffrey
Had a
goes to
whole
twice.
wild
Is that
for
a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well.
Yeah, you was supposed to have it too.
The big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running
I hit him.
Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous,
I should have threw that shit out.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in the bigger games.
What?
Check 31, check 31. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Probably call a timeout.
Use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2
I ain't have no time, man. I ain't have no time.
In this second quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line.
How long you got on your download?
Split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed.
Have you restarted your PlayStation?
For a Chiefs touchdown.
Yeah, you
A 16-yard
need to restart that hoe and then
Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
join the party first to see how long you got after you do that, because you need to close out the application so it can download fast.
They have refined route running ability.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
No, just restart your PlayStation and then join back on the party.
But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
He about to scoop your ass. Man, Cave ain't beat me yet, man. What you doing over there? Who the
at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together, the front and back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Ooh, then he dropped that quick.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Oh, what the hell was that?
What they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I should have threw it up. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, I'm doing horrible. God, the 40-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. It's caught. Smith. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A gain of 32 that time.
That was 2 good plays. I should have checked out of that shit that I was in. I called a timeout. I could have used it.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Me either.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Topper, topper. Easy, opposite.
Now Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Play action. Breeze. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Where'd it go down to? What's the download go down to?
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Check 43. 22 jet bomber. 5.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Ted Ginn there to make the grab as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo. Right there. 50. 21. Let's go.
Breeze now on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Protein spill.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded just inside the 30.
A kicker, man.
Return that time, 26 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. And he's taken down inside the 30.
I had to go catch that myself. I seen he wasn't going to get that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
When you log into the website, I log into the phone. I hadn't decided yet. I might just
it's Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yes, I'm going to teach the son and that.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, 5-9. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Watch the slant. Hey, Q.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught.
No way, bro.
Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Breeze. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Being chased out. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are back within a single score. This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Williams. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Oh,
Escape, and he goes
I shouldn't have ran out.
Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
I was playing with
randoms.
Most quarterbacks, that's like, I just want to play with the joke and see how
you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle.
Yeah,
maybe your highest paid offensive lineman to take care of you in this situation.
They was waiting on somebody and called me over, and then the nigga came back while I'm changing the game.
Incomplete coverage there by Von Bell.
I hope they lost.
Press pause. Oh, all right.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Easy, opposite.
On play action, now Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
I know it was a completion, but probably not the best decision to throw the ball to the middle of the field here. No timeouts. Give a ton of credit to him making the catch and finding a way to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
You go tight. You kill. You got tight right there.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
You kill.
Again, it's Murray. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Kill. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh, what I did.
Out of bounds, it appears right at the
What the hell?
I like his thought process and his ability
Dang,
to
I
move
was
and
not
get
trying to do
downfield.
that, boy.
But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds.
Nigga
They want
pitched
to
it
keep the
and
clock
then jumped out of
moving.
bounds.
Instead,
Because I was
they
trying
give
to,
the defense an extra
I was trying
timeout.
to dive.
the
They
Saints
said
here on
hold
third down, an extra
L1
defensive
and
back on the
boxing
field.
and make you slide.
Now Mahomes. And that
Damn,
is
he dropped
incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Yeah,
Not
he
being
dropped.
able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive.
Oh, I caught it at the end.
But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And this is Cook. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory, and I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. 5-8, 5-8. 53 is the mark. Do your job.
Back to throw, Breeze. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
What you gonna do, Julio? What you gonna do, man? Go for it all, huh?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me that.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
I don't know why he stepped up to throw it.
You can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they
Hey man, I played with I played against Nut and Biz like 5 times in a row, both of them.
and then say at
I
the
just
end of
kept playing them.
get
I
a
kept playing
safety.
them, just
So
throwing
it's
different
preached,
shit
it's
out.
coached, it's thought
See what I
about.
can get to start moving. Almost beat Biz one time. I was close to whipping him, man. He won by a field goal. I
So
said,
that'll
oh
just
yeah.
about do it for Charles Davis.
But I don't play
I'm
enough.
Brandon
I
Gaudin.
had to
You've been
learn how to
watching
play
the
for
NFL
again.
on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Yeah, that was a good game.